Education as investment, education as economic development. 100 MCQ on education as investment, education as economic development. First question is, what does it mean to view education as an investment? Option: spending money on luxury goods, allocating resources to enhance future economic productivity, donating money to charity, purchasing stock and bonds. Answer of this question is option B, that is allocating resources to enhance future economic productivity. Next question, which type of capital does education primarily contribute to? Option: physical capital, human capital, financial capital, social capital. Answer of this question is option B, that is human capital. Next, what is the rate of return on education? Options: the immediate financial profit for education from education, the long-term economic benefits derived from education, the cost of education over time, the amount of money saved by not investing in education. Answer of this question is option B, that is the long-term economic benefit derived from education. Next, how can education contribute to economic development? Option: by increasing unemployment rates, by reducing innovation, by enhancing the skill set and productivity of the workforce, by decreasing the number of business. Answer of this question is option C, that is by enhancing the skill set and productivity of the workforce. Next, what is the primary focus of investment in primary education? Option: developing advanced technological skill, building foundational literacy and numeracy skill, preparing students for immediate employment, specializing in specific vocational skills. Answer of this question is option B, that is building foundational literacy and numeracy skill. Next, which economic theory supports the idea of investing in education for future growth? Option: Keynesian economics, classical economics, human capital theory, supply side economics. Answer of this question is option C, that is human capital theory. Next, what is one of the indirect benefit of investing in education? Option: increased direct cost, improved public health, decreased social cohesion, lower income level. Answer of this question is option B, that is improved public health. Next, how does higher education typically impact earning earnings potential? Option: it reduces potential earnings, it has no impact on earnings, it increases earnings potential, it only benefits specific industries. Answer of this question is option C, that is it increases earning potential. Next, what is the social rate of return on education? Options: the profit made by private investor in education, the overall economic and social benefit to society from education, the cost of running educational institution, the fees paid by students for their education. Answer of this question is option B, that is the overall economic and social benefit to society from education. Next, how can investment in vocational education contribute to economic development? Options: by creating a high skilled workforce tailored to industry needs, by reducing the overall number of educated individuals, by focusing the theoretical knowledge over practical skill, by decreasing employment opportunity. Answer of this question is option A, that is by creating a high skilled workforce tailored to industry needs. Next, which sector benefits most directly from investment in education? Agriculture, information technology, manufacturing, all sectors benefits from education. Answer of this question is all sector benefits from education. Next question, what is the impact of education on economic inequality? Options, education increases economic inequalities. Education reduces economic inequalities by providing equal opportunities. Education has no effect on economic inequalities. Education only benefits the wealthy. Next, answer of this question is option B, that is education reduces economic inequalities by providing equal opportunities. Next, how does education improve individual productivity? Options, by decreasing the knowledge base of worker, by increasing skill and knowledge, making worker more efficient and innovative, by focusing solely on leisure activities, by reducing the need for advanced skills. Answer of this question is option B, that is by increasing skill and knowledge, making workers more efficient and innovative. Next, what role does government funding play in education as an investment? Options, it discourages private investment in education, it supports equity and access to education for all, it only benefits elite institutions, it reduces the overall quality of education. Answer of this question is option B, that is, it supports equality and access to education for all. How does education contribute to technological advancement? Options, by limiting access to technology, by fostering research and development, by reducing the number of technical skill, by discouraging innovation. Answer of this question is option B, that is fostering research and development. Next question, what is one way that education helps to reduce poverty? Options, by decreasing employment opportunities, by equipping individuals with skill and knowledge to secure better better paying job, by increasing the cost of living, by focusing solely on theoretical education. Answer of this question is option B, that is by equipping individuals with skill and knowledge to secure better paying jobs. Next, how can education improve public health outcomes? Answer of this question, by reducing access to healthcare, by increasing awareness and understanding of health practices, by decreasing the number of healthcare professionals, by promoting unhealthy lifestyles. Answer of this question is option B, that is by increasing awareness and understanding of health practices. Next, what is the relationship between education and innovation? Options, education stifles innovation. Education promote creativity and innovation through research and development. Education has no impact on innovation. Education only benefits traditional industries. Answer of this question is option B, that is education promote creativity and innovation through research and development. Next question, how does education contribute to economic stability? Options, by creating a volatile job market, by providing individual with the skill needed for stable and secure employment, by reducing economic opportunity, by focusing on short-term economic gains. Answer of this question is option B, that is by providing individuals with the skills needs for stable and secure employment. Next, what is uh, What is one way that education impacts social mobility? Options: by reinforcing existing social hierarchies, by providing equal opportunities for advancement regardless of background, by limiting access to higher education, by focusing on specific special groups. Answer of this question is option B, that is by providing equal opportunities for advancement regardless of background. Next, how does education support sustainable economic development? Option: by depleting natural resources, by promoting environmentally friendly practices and technologies, by ignoring sustainable issues, by focusing solely on economic growth. Answer of this question is option B, that is by promoting friendly practices and technologies. Next, what is the impact of education on global competitiveness? Option: it decreases a country's competitive edge. It enhances a country's ability to compete in global market by improving workforce skills. It has no effect on global competitiveness. It only benefits developed countries. Answer of this question is option B. That is, it enhances a country's ability to compete in the global market by improving workforce skills. Next, how does education contribute to the development of democratic societies? Options: by limiting access to information, by promoting critical thinking and informed citizenry, by decreasing civics participation, by focusing solely on economic outcomes. Answer of this question is option B, by promoting critical thinking and informed citizenry. What is one of the main challenges in investing in education? High initial cost, immediate financial returns, lack of long term benefits, decreased social impact. Answer of this question is option A, that is high initial costs. Next, how can private sector investment in education complement public funding? Option: by reducing overall education quality, by increasing access to innovative educational technology and resources, by focusing solely on profit generation, by limiting educational opportunity. Answer of this question is option B, by increasing access to innovative educational technology and resources. Next question: why is early childhood care education considered a high return investment? It has little impact on future outcomes. It lays the foundation for long-term learning and development. It focuses only on basic skill. It is less expensive than higher education. Option B, that is, it lays the foundations of lifelong learning and development, is the correct answer of this question. What role does education play in reducing crime rate? Option: by increasing unemployment, by providing individuals with opportunities and skill for legitimate legitimate employment, by reducing access to legal employment, by focusing solely on theoretical knowledge. Option Answer of this question is option B, that is by providing individuals with opportunities and skill for legitimate employment. Next, how can education foster social cohesion? Option: by promoting social exclusion, by encouraging understanding and cooperation among diverse groups, by reducing community engagement, by focusing solely on individual achievement. Answer of this question is option B, that is by encouraging understanding and cooperation among diverse groups. Next, how does education contribute to the Reduction of gender inequality. Options: by limiting educational opportunity for women, by providing equal access to education for both gender, by focusing solely on male education, by reducing the number of female teachers. Answer of this question is by providing equal access to education for both genders. Next, what is one of the key factors in maximizing the economic benefits of education? Option: reducing the reducing the quality of education, ensuring access to quality education for all individual, limiting educational opportunities to the wealthy, focusing solely on higher education. Answer of this question is option B, that is ensuring access to quality education for all individuals. Next, how does education impact labor market flexibility? Options: by reducing the adaptability of the workforce, by increasing the ability of worker to adapt to changing job requirements, by focusing solely on specific skill set, by limiting access to diverse job opportunities. Answer of this question is option B, that is by increasing the ability of workers to adapt to changing job requirement. Next, what is one way that education can address the issue of skill mismatch in the labor market? Option: by providing outdated curricula, by aligning educational programs with current industry needs, by reducing access to vocational training, by focusing solely on academic education. Answer of this question is option B, that is by aligning educational program with current industry needs. Next, how does education contribute to the growth of small and medium sized enterprises, that is SMEs, by limiting entrepreneurial skills, by fostering innovation and entrepreneurial thinking, by reducing access to business education, by focusing solely on large corporations. Answer of this question is option B, that is by fostering innovation and entrepreneurial thinking. Next, what is the impact of education on life expectancy? Options: it decreases life expectancy, it has no impact on life expectancy, it increases life expectancy by promoting healthier lifestyle, it only benefits specific age groups. Answer of this question is option C, that is it increases life expectancy by promoting healthier lifestyle. Next, how can education help in achieving sustainable development goal? Options: by ignoring sustainability issues, by integrating sustainable practices and knowledge into the curriculum, by reducing access to curriculum, by focusing solely on economic outcomes. Answer of this question is option B, that is by integrating sustainable practices and knowledge into the curriculum. What is the role of adult education in economic development? Options: it has no role in economic development. It provides ongoing learning opportunities for workforce development. It only benefits retirees. It reduces the need for lifelong learning. Answer of this question is option B, that is it provides ongoing learning opportunities for workforce development. Next, what does education impact social and economic mobility? Options: by enforcing existing disparities, by providing pathways for individuals to improve their socio-economic status, by focusing solely on the wealthy, by limiting access to higher education. Answer of this question is option B, that is by providing pathways for individual to improve their socio-economic status. Next, what is the impact of education on technological adoption and innovation? Options: it it slows down technological progress. It enhances the ability of individuals and business to adapt and innovate with new technologies. It has no impact on technological progress. It only benefits developed countries. Answer of this question is option B, that is, it enhances the ability of individuals and businesses to adopt and innovate with new technologies. Next, how does education contribute to the development of leadership skill? Options: by limiting access to leadership training, by fostering critical thinking, decision making, and problem solving skill, by reducing opportunities for leadership role, by focusing solely on technical skill. Answer of this question is option B, that is by fostering critical thinking, decision making, and problem solving skills. Next, how can education help in mitigating the effects of economic recession? Options: by reducing the labor force, by providing individuals with skill to adapt to changing economic conditions, by focusing solely on theoretical knowledge, by decreasing educational opportunities. Answer of this question is option B, that is by providing individuals with skill to adapt to changing economic conditions. Next, how does education impact the informal economy? Options: by reducing the need for education, by providing individuals with skills to transition to the formal economy, by increasing the size of the informal economy, by focusing solely on traditional jobs. Answer of this question is option B, that is by providing individuals with skills to transition to the formal economy. Next, what is one way that education can support economic diversification? Options: by limiting the types of skill taught, by equipping by equipping individuals with a broad range of skills application to various industry, by focusing solely on one industry, by reducing innovation. Answer of this question is option B, that is by equipping individuals with a broad range of skill application applicable to various industries. Next, how does education influence economic resilience? Options: by making economics more vulnerable to shocks, by enhancing the capacity of individual and economics to recover from economic shocks, by focusing solely on short-term gain, by reducing overall economic stability. Answer of this question is option B, that is by enhancing the capacity of individual and economics to recover from economic shock. Next, how does education impact the quality of governance? Options: by reducing civil participation, by promoting informed and active citizenry, by limiting access to information, by focusing solely on economic outcomes. Answer of this question is by promoting informed and active citizenry. Next, how can education help in addressing the challenges of globalization? Options: by ignoring global issues, by equipping individuals with skill to navigate and compete in a globalized economy, by reducing international cooperation, by focusing solely on local issues. Answer of this question is option B, that is by equipping individuals with skill to navigate and compete in a globalized economy. Next, what is the relationship between education and social capital? Options: education decreases social capital, education increases social capital by fostering network and community engagement. Education has no impact on social capital. Education only benefits specific social groups. Answer of this question is option B, that is education increases social capital by fostering networks and community engagement. Next, how does education contribute to the development of knowledge based economy? Options: by focusing solely on physical labor, by emphasizing the importance of knowledge, skill, and innovation, by reducing access to information, by limiting educational opportunities. Answer of this question is option B, that is by emphasizing the importance of skill, knowledge, and innovation. Next, how does education impact cultural development? Options: by ignoring cultural diversity, by promoting understanding and appreciation of different cultures, by reducing cultural exchange, by focusing solely on economic outcomes. Answer of this question is option B, that is by promoting understanding and appreciation of different cultures. Next, how does education influence environmental sustainability? Options: by reducing awareness of environmental issues, by promoting knowledge and practices that support environmental sustainability, by focusing solely on industrial development, by limiting access to environmental education. Answer of this question is option B, that is by promoting knowledge and practices that support environmental sustainability. Next, how does education contribute to rural development? Options: by limiting access to education in rural areas, by providing rural populations with skills and knowledge to improve their livelihoods, by focusing solely on urban development, by reducing opportunities for rural communities. Answer of this question is option B, that is by providing rural population with skills and knowledge to improve their livelihoods. Next, what is the impact of education on national security? Options: it decreases national security, it enhances national security by promoting social stability and economic development, it has no impact on national security, it only benefits specific regions. Answer of this question is option B, that is, it enhances national security by promoting social stability and economic development. Next, how does education contribute to the reduction of child labor? Options: by reducing access to schooling, by providing children with opportunities for learning and development, reducing the needs of for child labor, by increasing the demand for child labor, by focusing solely on adult education. Answer of this question is option B, that is by providing children with opportunities for learning and development, reducing the need for child labor. Next, how can education help in addressing the challenges of urbanization? Options: by ignoring urban issues, by equipping individuals with skill to adapt urban environment, by focusing solely on rural education, by reducing urban planning efforts. Answer of this question is option B, that is by equipping individual with skill to adapt to urban environments. Next, what is the impact of education on economic efficiency? Options: it decreases economic efficiency, it increases economic efficiency by enhancing workforce skill and productivity. It has no impact on economic efficiency, it only benefits specific industries. Answer of this question is option B, that is, it increases economic efficiency by enhancing workforce skills and productivity. How does education impact the demographics transition? Options: by increasing birth rate, by contributing to lower birth rate and higher life expectancy, by reducing life expectancy, by focusing solely on economic outcomes. Answer of this question is option B, that is by contributing to lower birth rates and higher life expectancy. Next, how does education support the development of creative industries? Options: by limiting access to creative field, by fostering creativity and innovation through art and humanities education, by focusing solely on technical education, by reducing the importance of creative skill. Answer of this question is option B, that is by fostering creativity and innovation through art and humanities education. Next, how can education help in achieving economic diversification? Options, by focusing solely on one sector, by equipping individuals with a wide range of skill for various industries, by reducing innovation, by limiting access to higher education. Answer of this question is option B, that is by equipping individuals with a wide range of skills for various industries. Next, how does education impact economic equity? Options, by increasing economic disparities, by promoting equal opportunities and reducing income inequalities, by focusing solely on the wealthy, by limiting access to quality education. Answer of this question is option B, that is by promoting equal opportunities and reducing income inequalities. Next, how does education contribute to the development of social entrepreneurships? Options, by limiting access to business education, by fostering a mindset of innovation and social responsibility, by focusing solely on profit maximization, by reducing community engagement. Answer of this question is option B, that is by fostering a mindset of innovation and social responsibility. Next, how does education impact the digital divide? Options, by increasing the gap those with and without access to technology, by promoting digital literacy and access to technology for all, by reducing the importance of digital skills, by focusing solely on traditional education. Answer of this question is option B, that is by promoting digital literacy and access to technology for all. Next, how can education support the development of public infrastructure? Option, by reducing investment in infrastructure, by providing individuals with skills needed for infrastructure development and maintenance, by focusing solely on private sector development, by limiting access to technical education. Answer of this question is option B, that is by providing individuals with the skills needed for infrastructure development and maintenance. Next, how does education impact the informal sector? Options, by increasing reliance on informal employment, by providing individuals with skill and transition to formal employment, by focusing solely on formal education, by reducing access to vocational training. Answer of this question is option B, that is by providing individuals with skills to transition to formal employment. Next, how does education contribute to the development of a green economy? Options, by ignoring environmental issues, by promoting knowledge and skill related to sustainable practices and green technologies, by focusing solely on industrial development, by reducing innovation in green technologies. Answer of this question is option B, that is by promoting knowledge and skills related to sustainable practices and green technologies. Next, how does education impact social justice? Options, by reinforcing social inequalities, by promoting equal opportunities and reducing social disparities, by focusing solely on economic outcomes, by limiting access to quality education. Answer of this question is option B, that is by promoting equal opportunities and reducing social disparities. Next, how does education contribute to the development of social capital? By reducing community engagement, by fostering network and relationship that support social cohesion, by focusing solely on individual achievement, by limiting access to social education. Answer of this question is option B, that is by fostering networks and relationship with support social cohesion. Next, how does education impact the labor market? Options: by reducing employment opportunities, by increasing the skill levels and adaptability of the workforce, by focusing solely on traditional jobs, by limiting access to vocational training. Answer of this question is option B, that is by increasing the skills level and adaptability of the workforce. Next, how does education contribute to economic growth? Options: by reducing innovation, by enhancing human capital and productivity, by focusing solely on short term gains, by limiting educational opportunities. Answer of this question is option B, that is by enhancing human capital and productivity. Next, how can education help in addressing climate change? Options: by ignoring environmental education, by promoting knowledge and practices that support climate action, by reducing awareness of climate issues, by focusing solely on economic development. Answer of this question is option B, that is by promoting knowledge and practices that support climate action. Next, how does education impact the quality of life? Options: it decreases the quality of life, it enhances the quality of life by providing individual with opportunities for personal and professional growth. It has no impact on the quality of life. It only benefits specific age groups. Answer of this question is option B, that is it enhances the quality of life by providing individuals with opportunities for personal and professional growth. Next, how does education support the development of a rural area? Options: by focusing solely on urban education, by providing rural population with skills and knowledge to improve their economic opportunities, by reducing access to rural education, by limiting the development of rural infrastructure. Answer of this question is option B, that is by providing rural population with skills and knowledge to improve their economic opportunities. Next, how does education contribute to the economic resilience? Options: by making economics more vulnerable to shocks, by enhancing the ability of individuals and economics to adapt and recover from economic challenges, by focusing solely on short term gains, by reducing overall economic stability. Answer of this question is option B, that is by enhancing the ability of individuals and economics to adapt and recover from economic challenges. How does education impact innovation and creativity? Options: by reducing innovation and creativity, by fostering critical thinking, problem solving, and innovative skills, by focusing solely on rote learning, by limiting access to creative fields. Answer of this question is option B, that is by fostering critical thinking, problem solving, and innovative skills. Next, how does education influence economic mobility? By reinforcing existing economic disparities, by providing pathways for individuals to improve their socio-economic status, by focusing solely on the wealthy, by limiting access to higher education. Answer of this question is option B, that is by providing pathways for individuals to improve their socio-economic status. Next, how does education support sustainable development? By ignoring sustainability issues, by integrating sustainable practices and knowledge into education, by reducing the importance of environmental education, by focusing solely on economic outcomes. Answer of this question is option B, that is by integrating sustainable practices and knowledge into education. Next, how does education impact public health? Options: by reducing awareness of health issue, by promoting knowledge and practices that support health and well-being, by focusing solely on academic education, by limiting access to health education. Answer of this question is option B, that is by promoting knowledge and practices that support health and well-being. Next, how does education contribute to social mobility? Options: by reinforcing existing social hierarchies, by providing equal opportunities for advancement regardless of background, by limiting access to higher education, by focusing solely on the specific social group. Answer of this question is option B, that is by providing equal opportunities for advancement regardless of backward background. Next, how does education impact economic competitiveness? Options: by reducing a country's competitive edge, by enhancing country's ability to compete in the global market, by focusing solely on traditional industries, by limiting innovation. Answer of this question is option B, that is by enhancing a country's ability to compete in the global market. Answer of this Answer of this question is option B, that is by enhancing country's ability to compete in the global market. Next, how does education contribute to the development of democratic societies? By reducing civil participation, by promoting critical thinking and informed citizenry, by limiting access to information, by focusing solely on economic outcomes. Answer of this question is option B, that is by promoting critical thinking and informed citizenry. How does education impact labor market flexibility? Options: by reducing adaptability of workforce, by increasing the ability of workforce to adapt to changing job requirement, by focusing solely on specific skill set, by limiting access to diverse job opportunities. Answer of this question is option B, that is by increasing the ability of worker to adapt to changing job requirements. Next, how does education contribute to the reduction of poverty? Options: by increasing economic disparities, by providing individuals with skills and knowledge to improve their economic opportunities, by focusing solely on the wealth, by limiting access to quality education. Answer of this question is option B, that is by providing individuals with skills and knowledge to improve their economic opportunities.